Hello, Taurus. Welcome to our Timeless Tarot to Go. Okay, I invite you to take a short break from your busy schedule, just for a short tarot reading. I was just looking at the crystal ball earlier, just before we started, and I saw a whirlpool. It is. Sometimes when for example, the sink is filled up, and then you open the drain of the sink, and then everything goes in circle like that. It's like that. It's like you are in a whirlpool. The energy is like that, being in a whirlpool, and you are being sucked downwards, as if you are out of control. You just find yourself being going around and around and around and around, and you are helpless. And then afterwards, I saw a butterfly. And then I thought of transformation. Part of our transformation is when you are placed by the divine in a situation where you lose control, you are not in control of the situation, that you are just a sort of a helpless participant. It's like you're riding an elevator, and suddenly the elevator cables were cut, and then the elevator started falling down, and you cannot do anything. You cannot get out of the elevator, and you just go with the going down. And then you learn the true meaning of letting go and letting God. That divine energy of receptivity, divine energy of going with the flow, of really being docile to the spirit, even when somehow your mind and some fibers of your being are afraid. And then you come to a point when you finally surrender. And when you completely surrender, the whirlpool still continues. It's as if the universe is saying, or the divine is saying, come on, a little bit longer. You can do it. It's like that. Because the divine wants you to somehow really feel that spirit of complete surrender, wherein you trust everything into the divine's hand, even if you couldn't understand the situation. In that moment of helplessness, you completely entrust yourself to the divine. And then suddenly everything stops. And afterwards, things get better. But now you are wiser. Why? Because you realize that the secret of really living a happy life is really learning how to let go and letting God. Learning how to entrust everything to God, into God's hand. You cooperate, you do your part, but then afterwards you entrust everything into the divine. When you want something, you ask it to the divine, and then you trust knowing that the divine will give it to you. So it's more of, then you realize life is easier. No more tension, no more fear of the consequences, because you know that the divine is there. The divine has your back. And that is part of the transformation. I think that was the lesson of the whirlpool and the butterfly. Well, let's go to the tarot reading. I'm sorry, it took quite some time, okay, but I feel it had to be considered because it showed itself, okay. Maybe somebody right now who is watching needs that. Okay, what is our main energy? Wow, okay, our main energy is the Eight of Wands. See? It's like when you see a flock of birds flying in V formation. No? The weak ones are in the wake. The ones who are at the back are the weak ones, and the strong ones are in front. Okay. I feel an energy of community, wherein the strong ones are leading. Are you in an energy? For some of you, maybe you are in a group right now that is very, very dynamic. And this group is a group where everybody contributes in their own small way, and everybody is going in a flow. You know who the leader is, and you support the leader. And I think there are more than one leader, but they do not compete with the position. They share the position. They change position when one is already tired. They change. Or for example, if a certain presentation requires a certain talent, the one with the greatest talent is the one who presents and the other supports. Then afterwards, when it goes to another section where the other one is the one who another energy is stronger, then they allow the other energy to take the place. So actually, it's more of a a well-oiled working machine. Okay. Now there are some ones here underneath, no, as if trying to pierce the birds, but the birds are soaring very high. They are like eagles flying in the sky. The spears cannot touch them because they're already very high. So some people might try to maybe some people would try to talk about this group, this group that you have right now, but it doesn't affect your group because you know where you are going, and you know that what you're doing is for the benefit of all. So you're not affected by comments or negative things that are being said. You just continue in your journey. So this is the main energy that I can see right now. Now, okay, we have here the Seven of Swords. We have here the Hanged Man. We have here the Nine of Cups. And then the Knight of Cups. Okay, somebody is hiding in the shadows, waiting for an opportunity to stab you. Okay, I hope. No, I think it's more of the. It's more of the symbolic one. No? People talking in your back, people trying to give negative comments about you. No? And they have many arsenal. No, they will try to find ways. If they say something against you and it doesn't work, they will have other things that they will try to do. So it looks like this one is really determined to I don't know what the agenda of this energy is, but they are hiding in the shadows because maybe they are afraid of the light, afraid of being discovered, and they do well. They might be saying negative things about you. Okay, so be careful of these people. No, be careful of people who are smiling in front of you. Make sure, be discerning. Somehow by intuition you will know who to trust. Okay, and by experience also. Well, when you are soaring with the eagles, it's normal for people to be envious. Okay, just be careful. Okay, it's good to be forewarned and at the same time to be careful. Just live with integrity. Always live with integrity. Don't let other people find arsenal to use against you in the future. Okay. Now, the reason why you are flying right now is because you are looking at life in a different way. You are one of those who have undergone paradigm shifts. You realize the true value of life. You're no longer running with the rat race. No, you're no longer in the whirlpool of competitions. No, you just sing the song that you feel you need to sing. So here you are. No, you're looking at the world in a different way. Actually, it's a little bit the opposite of what is conventionally considered, and because of that, you are very innovative in a certain sense. But at the same time, as you are moving towards success, you have time to smell the flowers. You have time to nurture yourself. And maybe that's one of the reasons why some people are envious of you. Because maybe these people are so busy trying to be successful that they no longer find joy enjoying their life. Or some people are, yeah, indulging with a lot of pleasure that they don't have any more, that they have a lot of time to talk negatively against you. It's a big contrast to the life that you have right now. You are busy, but at the same time, you are able to balance time for yourself and maybe for your loved ones. Because here we have a lot of cups, and the cups are all filled up with flourishing flowers. So it means that you are able to maintain good relationship with people. So you do not only have a different point of view of life, but also you have very, very deep, fulfilling relationships. And they nurture you. This relationship nurture you. You have time also you have time for having, yeah, to enjoy the relationship. So somehow I feel you are right now in an energy of being able to balance. You see here, you're looking at life in a different point of view. Okay. At the same time, you have very deep, fulfilling relationships, and you look at your work and your life as an adventure. You're setting sail. You're putting up the sails of your ship, and you're moving forward, facing those waves, those adventure. I don't know. I think I see a whale. Well, it's just waves here, but the dark one for me, it looks like a whale that is sort of shooting water out of its hole, no? At the top of the whale, usually they have a hole. I forgot how they call it, no? But they put it like that, no? It reminds me of that cartoon's Moby Dick, no? Moby Dick will jump with these two children and this water coming out from the hole, no? It's like, yeah, even the spirit animals who are accompanying you are enjoying the journey with you. You are revealing your journey. You enjoy having relationships, deep, fulfilling relationships, and also you have deep, fulfilling relationship in your inner world with your spirit guides. So right now, your life is really flourishing. Be careful of these people, okay? Don't let them rob your peace. Don't let them lose, make you lose this wonderful balance that you have in your life right now. Whatever they're talking about, it's not worth it. So don't let them rob you of your peace and this beautiful life and this beautiful working relationship with those who are flying with you. Don't scratch with turkeys, fly with the eagles. Okay. Okay. We have here the Seven of Cups. And then the Ten of Cups. And we have here the Awakening. Okay. Now, the only problem here that you might try to consider is don't be too much in the clouds. Okay. Here is I think here is daydreaming. You might be daydreaming a lot. That yeah, you see here, you won't be in touch anymore with reality. At the same time, you might not have any more time with your relationship. At this present time, you're able to spend time with the people you consider very important in your life. This will be in the near future. Okay. There might come some preoccupations, no? Cloudy preoccupations. You might encounter certain challenges. Well, it's part of life. It's not always sunny. There will be some cloudy parts. So this one is but you know what? When I look at it, I see here castles and beautiful relationships. So more of the energy of daydreaming. Okay. Well, it's good to daydream. It's good to daydream. Just try to create a certain balance. That there are time for daydreaming, but don't neglect your responsibilities to the people that you are committed to. You see here, and also remain grounded in reality. Okay, just remain grounded in the reality. At the same time, also, don't let the daydreaming prevent you from doing your responsibilities. Just that thought. No? I feel that, yeah, I think I see better days with your relationship with your family. If you are married, better days with your spouse and your children. Both of you are walking with joy towards the sunrise and a beautiful house there. So yeah, even your family life is okay. I think in the near future, it's a promising family life, something that will bring joy to your heart. And at the same time, you will continue to undergo transformation. You will rise like an angel. Okay. It's like Phoenix rising from the ashes suddenly came to me. Okay. The only danger there is too much daydreaming. Okay. Remain grounded and committed to your relationships. Now, tower moments. Okay. So, yeah. Well, there will be moments where then, yeah. Well, when you live an intense, loving relationship, sometimes you tend to hurt each other, but you do not mean it. Well, there might be moments also where you might have conflicts with certain people. Yeah, be open always to reconcile. No, it doesn't have to be a long-standing crisis. No, if you are in a loving relationship, if you have certain conflicts in the near future, I think you can easily resolve it. You see here, you have very strong support group. When somebody gets angry, you have people to lean on to, and they will support you. Now, it's normal. I mean, some people are really difficult to live with. Okay. If you have some people like that who are difficult to live with, when they're angry, then give them space. Okay. When they're ready to reach out, then be willing to welcome them. It's like that. If they are significant in your life, especially, there is this saying, you do not choose your family, you just try to learn to love them. Okay, it's like that. So sometimes there are family members who are very choleric, who easily gets angry. Well, when they're angry, give them space. Don't let them also dump into you their negative energies. You move away and go to people who are very supportive. I think this is the energy here. Learn to give space when others are angry. And when they're ready, they will come back to you. And they have different ways of saying sorry also. Some people do not say sorry directly, but they have their own small way of showing that they are sorry. Okay. Now, it's just normal. This is normal because you see here a lot of stars, no, within the house itself. So it seems that there is love in the house. Okay. There is hope in the house. It's just that, yeah, it's just the normal thing. I mean, depending, there are different normals in different families. Okay. Now, I think you are finding your way out of the maze of life, no, and you are becoming out as a victor and a scholar. And see here, you see here there's light in the crown chakra. No, for me it symbolizes somebody who is enlightened. So whatever challenges you encounter in life, you will come out of it wiser. You will come out of it like a victor. You're holding a sword. It means you're holding certain wisdom that you can use in your daily life. So things are going well. It's normal here, no? It's like one of those labyrinths there. This is just one of those quick left and right and turns. This part of it, no? So conflicts there will be. People talking in your back there will be. It's part of life's journey. No problem. Just continue. Okay. Now, there will be some relationships that will really bring you sorrow. Okay. Okay, universe. Okay. First, I thought it was just conflict. Maybe for some, they will really have to move away. But I don't know. What I feel here is somebody. Okay. I don't know if this is you or somebody close to you. Alcoholism. Well, not really alcoholism, but at the same time also has a tendency to drink. Okay. It's something that the person can run away from, can still rise from. But if the person is not careful, it will ruin them. Okay, it will ruin them. It's already making them feel miserable. It can be this energy there, one who easily gets angry. Now, for some of you, if it's really a toxic situation, maybe it's time to move away because you need to protect yourself also from negative energies. Okay, so if right now you are in such a situation where somebody is in addiction or in alcoholism or whatever it is, there is a certain addiction in the person's life. The miserable energy of that person can also affect those who are caring for them. Maybe there is a need for some professional assistance. It cannot just be let as it is. It has to be dealt with because it's destroying relationship. You see here, cups are falling down. Now, there are cups here that are upright and are supporting you. At the same time here also, this person is becoming, causing you pain, but there are people who are supporting you. You might be too concerned with this spilled cup, and you might not realize that there are cups there that are supporting you. I think you should enjoy more the support of these people. Distance yourself from these relationships for a while because you are in a dangerous situation. No? I mean, you could fall and hurt yourself. Okay, you see here, there's a cliff there and you might fall and hurt yourself. And you're not really happy, but the universe is offering you a new cup. Maybe there is a need for you to walk away. And maybe advise these persons, whoever they are, to seek some professional assistance. But they should not, they need to work on themselves, okay? You deserve to live a better life. So go with these newer relationships, celebrate life with these new cups. You still support this person, but they don't have the right to hurt you, okay? So you keep them at a distance, at an arm's length. You let them know that you support them, you care for them, but they have no right to cause you pain. They have no right to hurt you. Have good boundaries. Don't allow them to take advantage of your loving energy. Okay. You give them love, support, but at the same time, keep a certain distance where these people cannot harm you. Okay. So keep a certain distance. You do not deserve the pain or the energy, the low-level energies that they are in right now. You support them, but you keep also healthy boundaries from them. Okay, but at the same time, you need to continue living. There are two cups here. There are certain cups that are being offered to you by the universe, supporting you at this time to help you get away from this sorrow that you are in right now. People who are willing to help you heal yourself from this situation that causes you sorrow. So I feel right now this is what you need to address right now, Taurus. No, you need to distance yourself from this situation, have good boundaries, but at the same time, lovingly tell these people who might be in a certain addiction that they need to process themselves. They need to ask help. If they need assistance, they need to ask assistance from maybe professional assistance. But you cannot allow them to drag you down. If everybody is being drowned down, you have to get out of that washing machine, because you won't be able to help others if you are also being churned within the washing machine. In order to help others, you need to get out of the washing machine first. Dry yourself, be comfortable, and once you are able to help yourself, then you can help others. It's like when the plane is about if the plane loses oxygen, you first put the oxygen mask on yourself, and then you put the oxygen mask to the people that you will help or the people that you care for. So take care of yourself first. Take care of your self-esteem. Make yourself, heal yourself, and at the same time, afterwards, then you can attend to others. So make sure that you attend to yourself first. Have good boundaries also. Okay, this is what I can see right now, Taurus. It's a little bit specific, but it is intended for somebody right now. So, well, we are a community of watchers and readers. So sometimes there are certain messages for specific members of those who are watching the video. So we support them also. We are like eagles supporting each other. Okay. So what we will end with with oracle cards. Now it says here, inspired action. Focus on inspiration and the action steps will flow effortlessly. Okay, so focus on the inspiration. Focus on the good things that is happening in your life. Don't let the negative things drown you or pull you down. Okay, so always look at the positive things. Always look at the silver lining on a cloudy sky. Okay, so that you will continue to have a positive energy, and that positive energy will somehow also help those who are also being affected by the situation. Okay, somebody has to remain positive and has to remain somehow logical and able to see the big picture. Okay, thank your lucky stars. As you begin to count your blessings, more and more blessings will come. So yeah, look at the silver linings and say thank you to the divine. Thank the divine for the cups that are not spilled. Thank the divine for the eagles that accompany you in your flight. These people, yeah, maybe the one that is stabbing you could be this energy that is making your life miserable. Okay, it looks like they are beginning it now, and then if you do not address this one, it will continue and bring you misery in the future. So you need to, yeah, be discerning. Who are these people who might be potential people who will make your life miserable? Well, you need to have good boundaries with regards to these people. Create good boundaries. Don't let these people ruin your positive energy. You're a very loving and positive person. Have good boundaries. Don't let other people bring you down, because if they bring you down, it will bring down also the other people who are benefiting from your positive energies. So you have to maintain that. Okay, so I always have that thankful spirituality. I think that is one of the things that will make you rise from this one, no? That even in the darkest moments, there's always a light that you can see, and that light you can always say thank you to the divine. So always find those little things that you can say thank you for the divine. Even if it is just a short moment to sit down and watch a tarot reading. Say thank you divine. Thank you Lord for this moment of short break. Okay, well, the short break became a long tarot reading. We'll end here. Thank you for the likes and the comments you've given to the channel. Thank you for subscribing, and I look forward to seeing you again next time. Until that moment, remain positive, have good boundaries, and may God continue to bless your ways.